What's up guys, Zan from Forward Progress Madden. In this video I'm going to do something that I don't really plan on doing very much over the course of Madden 25 season, and that's actually doing a offensive tip. The reason I don't really plan on doing very many offensive tips this year is because, to be honest with you, offense is really easy to run this year. Pretty much anything could be considered a money play, and I feel like it's, and I'm not trying to be rude, but I feel like it's almost laziness if you're a YouTube guy and all you do is offensive tips, because the majority of the help needed in Madden 25 this year is on defense. So the majority of my tips will be on the defensive side of the ball. That being said, today's tip is an offensive tip, and the reason I'm showing it is because there's a route in this play that is not in any other play that I have found in the game, and particularly not in any other formation like this. The tip we're going to do is the play stick out of the Shotgun Trips Over in the Denver Broncos playbook, and we're just going to call random defense here. This play is best suited to beat zone coverage. But what I plan on doing with this is providing you a couple ways to beat man, as well as breaking down this very unique route. So first, what we're going to pay attention to is the route that I'm talking about. Julius Thomas is on a, it looks like a little post here, but he's not going to run that far downfield before breaking to the post. Traditionally, a post you run 10, 12 yards and then break to the field goal post. And that's what a traditional post route looks like. This route is only a 5-yard vertical route, and then it breaks to the post. So it's very unique. And what we're going to do is we're going to use this route as a deep ball. So as you can see, Demaryius Thomas is on the right side of the field running his vertical. And what he's going to do is he's going to pull zones deep down the field and allow Julius Thomas to get open underneath of them late in the play. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to max protect more often than not. So we're going to block Ronnie Hillman. After that, we're actually going to completely destroy the stick route combination on this play. We're going to put Welker on a drag in case there's a blitz and we need to throw hot. And then we're going to put Eric Decker on a flat route, and we'll break that down here shortly. And I don't know if this is man or zone. We'll find out post-snap. I'm guessing it's a man blitz, but we'll find out here. When the ball snapped, and again, that's man coverage, but you can see that route's pretty decent at beating man coverage, especially later in the route as you get further downfield. You can pass lead it, click on, and make a nice play on the ball. So Julius Thomas makes that sharp break and crosses the face of his man, and we can wait for him to cross the second set of hash marks and then throw him down an outside pass lead. It's very easy to throw a ball, and it's a pretty good completion there for about 20 yards. Now the next thing we're going to look at here is Eric Decker on this flat route. And what you're going to see is he's going to stay on this route and then break back over the middle. That's a very popular tip this year, is to put players on hot routed flat routes. Stock flat routes go to the sideline, turn around, and wait for you to throw to them all day. Hot routed flat routes will kind of bounce off the sideline and burn man coverage. Right there it was zone, so probably best to not throw that ball. We could have thrown the post that I was talking about. But what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to run this play a few times with this setup. And you're going to notice certain routes get wide open. So as you can see there, as that post bounced off the sideline, that player that was a potential threat to our, I think I said post, I meant the flat route, is this flat route bounces off the sideline. The outside corner, who was initially a potential threat to Julius Thomas on this post over the middle, starts to play down on it as it bounces, allowing us to throw this ball over the top. As you can see, we're only playing from 30 yards and in, but Demaryius Thomas pulls the deep zone far enough that we're able to fit this ball underneath of it. If we were back further, this would have a lot more space for this throw. Now, Welker is also an option on the play as well, so watch him crossing underneath. But again, Julius Thomas on this route is very good because you can throw the down and outside pass lead, and only Julius Thomas can get his hands on it. It's fairly unpickable. So here again, you have the flat route against the blitz. We'll just step out of bounds because that was a pretty heavy blitz. That's the problem with running against random play in practice mode, is that the defense calls some pretty dumb plays. And right here is an example of man coverage being outside of the post route, which just makes that throw much easier. So if you're facing dime, dollar, something of that nature, you're going to have a pretty easy throw to that post against man coverage. Here you see zone coverage. That Manning got bumped into his running back there, but you saw Julius Thomas over the top, getting wide open, but still underneath of that. Demaryius Thomas, streak route. And again, this route is pretty money, and I think it's a unique route in this game, and that's the reason I'm showing it to you. This shotgun trips over formation in the Denver Playbook is a very nice formation. It's got some good run game for a shotgun formation. It's got a bubble screen, some nice passing concepts such as cross flood, slot drive, sluggo, and the tight end on the solo side, well, the tight end is the only pass-eligible receiver on the left side of the field. He's got some nice routes that you can run as well and scheme in, such as the corner post and just a generic post, that shorter post route from stick. You got PA tight end in. It's a very unique formation, and I think it's one that not a lot of players are using. So take a look at that. Let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up, and make sure to subscribe for more Madden 25 tips.